Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? It just seems like a desecration.
Farmers, ranchers, and cattle producers are opposing President Trump's plan to buy more beef from Argentina, which he says could help offset the soaring prices of meat in the U.S. Beef and veal prices have jumped nearly 14% over the past year, but many cattle ranchers and farmers groups are concerned this move will come at their loss. It's the latest in a series of deals the president is working on with Argentina to combat that country's deepening economic crisis. The president defended his plan while speaking to reporters over the weekend.
What do you have to say to U.S. farmers who feel that the deal is benefiting Argentina more than it is them, as they are?
Argentina's fighting for its life, young lady. You don't know anything about it. They're fighting for their life. Nothing's benefiting Argentina. They're fighting for their life. You understand what that means?
Who benefits from us helping Argentina and importing beef from Argentina? It's not the consumers. It's not the producers. It's not the middlemen, the grocers. It's the guy in the White House.
Importing Argentina beef really has got some cattle producers shook.
I remember when Trump was in first administration and he put the tariffs on and China retaliated by not buying our soybeans. And then he tried to win over the farmers at that point by spending upwards of $23 to $30 billion as basically a political bribe. And he's repeated the same thing again.
Impact of Trump's tariffs is being felt in the heartland.
Soybean farmers here are now suffering economically like they haven't in decades.
Right now we are harvesting soybeans in Marengo, Illinois. My family has been farming since 1846. I'm the fifth generation. I farm with my dad every day. It's a way of life. It's a wonderful way of life. And it's at risk, and it shouldn't be.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
U.S. has struck another alleged drug boat in the Pacific, killing 2 people. U.S. Southern Command posted this video of the attack on social media. It marks the 30th strike on suspected drug vessels in the region since September, killing at least 107 people. Before a meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday, President Trump confirmed the first known U.S. land strike inside Venezuela.
There was a major explosion in the dock area where they load the boats up with drugs.
The U.S. is going to run Venezuela. So who's in power right now?
Well, we're going to be running it with a group, and we're going to make sure it's run properly. We're going to rebuild the oil infrastructure, which will cost billions of dollars. Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
President Trump says he'll travel to the Middle East next week. It's part of a victory lap for his role in helping to broker a ceasefire and hostage deal between Israel and Hamas, widely seen as a first step towards ending the 2-year conflict.
Massive smoke plumes filled Gaza's skies hours after Israel's government approved the Phase 1 ceasefire framework with Hamas that includes the release of all remaining Israeli hostages in exchange for the release of hundreds of Palestinian prisoners.
We couldn't have achieved it without the extraordinary help of President Trump and his team.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime. Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
President Trump announced Thursday evening that he would be directing relevant agencies to release files on aliens and UFOs.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in, what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. You know?
So aliens are real?
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that.
Do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
William Neal McCasland was last seen near his Foothills area home on Friday near Tramway and Academy. Today, volunteers along with investigators from BCSO and the FBI were canvassing the neighborhood.
This isn't just any missing senior citizen, no. This is Major General William Neal McCasland, a former commander of the Air Force Research Laboratory, the organization responsible for advanced military technology and science. He also worked on space systems and special programs at the Pentagon, projects that were so classified that many inside the government never even got to see them. And here's where the story really gets strange. The base that he once led, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, is historically linked to Project Blue Book.
This guy, he kind of appeared in the WikiLeaks email dump where Podesta and Tom DeLonge were talking about General McCasland being one of the ones who would know where the craft retrieved UFOs and bodies would be located.
Because Donald Trump, the Dow right now.
It just seems like a desecration